How cool is this? Joined by 3 stars on the Connecticut Sun, Alyssa Thomas, DeWanna, and Brionna Jones. We're only 3 weeks out of the start of the season. Can you believe that? Alyssa, where's the focus of this team right now?
Just taking it day by day, with training camp right around the corner and so many new faces, new bodies. We don't know what to expect so far.
I want to unpack last season because there's a lot to talk about. Brionna, I want to use your injury as sort of a jumping off point. First of all, how has the journey been for you personally since the last time we saw you in a Connecticut Sun uniform?
The journey's been up and down. There's been some good days, some bad days, but overall it's been great. Like I feel like I'm, ready to go, ready to get back on the court and ready to be back on the court with these guys.
What's the rehab process been like after tearing your Achilles?
So there's a lot of, in the beginning, just, getting mobility in my ankle and then working on strength of the calf and then just, getting back into the movements that goes with basketball and then getting back on the court. So just progression through that, getting strength and, keeping the mobility and stability.
DeWanna, in terms of identity changes, when you lose a player like Brionna Jones, I mean, she's quite literally a game changer, right?
Yeah, it was a huge piece. That was a devastating day for that locker room. Luckily, we only had like 2 minutes left in the game because I don't know how we could have shifted our mental focus to something else because she just, I don't know, Breezy's always the same. She's like a constant for our locker room. We know what we're going to get from her on and off the court. She comes in with the best attitude every single day. But but it was a rough time, but it gave other people chances to play last year, like Olivia, Nelson, Adota. Everybody kind of had to, move positions, mainly myself. And I tried to do the best I can, but I am so happy she's back to take her position back. But we kind of came together and had to kind of focus our game plan on just speed at that point because we lost a lot of power inside and we just had to kind of outwork people because we lost our horse. And but she was there the whole time, helping us She was like a coach out there, so it was pretty cool to still see her face. But it was hard not to Breezy, come get her, please, come get the big girl, and let me go back to my spot. But luckily it happened in the beginning of the season, and we had time to adjust before playoffs.
And what a summer you two had, making an All-Star game, which is fantastic, and then you also get engaged. That was July, right? Yeah,
that was a big month. But it was definitely a shock that happened, and it was a goal of mine to make All-Star because I didn't make it the year before, and I had no idea that she was going to propose. So that kind of was. I had no focus on All-Star after that. I kind of wanted to just go and get on a plane and go somewhere tropical and celebrate. But yeah.
All right, DB, let's talk about this because I'm a sucker for love stories.
Okay.
Oh, gosh.
Alyssa, what's going through your mind when you're getting down on one knee?
It was a process to get there, just to begin with, because we were in Vegas, and I went kind of off from the strip and where we were, and the whole car ride, just like, why is this taking so long? What kind of event is out here? And then when we finally get there, I'm just like, just come on, just keep walking with me. And I knew once we got to the spot that I think I was going to catch her off guard. And she's a hard one to surprise. So when the emotions started flowing and all of that, then I felt good and more relaxed about it.
Do you like surprises or no?
I love surprises, but it was like about time. No, I'm kidding. But
she's not.
No, I love surprises. But that one was the ultimate surprise because I kind of you can feel it coming. We've been together for at that point 3 years, so it's like, okay, this is your person, but I just didn't know when, and I definitely didn't think during the season, because I would always say, I don't want to have it during the season, and I'm like, never mind, I do want to have it during the season, so I kept changing my mind, so yeah, definitely surprised.
How did you two meet? You remember the first day?
Actually, just through basketball overseas. I've known her because of WNBA, but I think it kind of started off in the bubble when we had the bubble season, and she saw me walking off the elevator, and I was an angel. So yeah, it was like an angel there. No, but yeah, definitely in the bubble, and friendship first for sure, and just kind of grew from there.
Let's get back to talking about the season, although that was a highlight for sure.
A little added bonus.
Both of you took off like a rocket ship, and Alyssa, your season specifically took off like a rocket ship. When you're locked into an MVP race down the stretch, where does that go in your brain?
I mean, I think everyone around me was more so focused on it. You know, I'm focused on winning and, you know, trying to get to playoffs and, you know, trying to win a championship and, you know, the triple doubles, the double doubles, all those kind of things. You know, everyone's telling me those things and I'm ready to come out the game and they're still telling me, well, you know, you need this. And it's like, you know, not my goal, but, yeah, it was cool to be a part of that and finally be recognized for all the hard work and effort that I do. But even still, the work's not done.
Brionna, you had a different vantage point because you were sitting on the sideline watching this all unfold. This team went on a remarkable run last year. What's your assessment of what this team accomplished last year?
It was great just to see everybody step up in different roles and see these two take over all year, especially after I went down and everything. Just to be able to see the resiliency of everybody, coaches included, to you know, find a way to win games and you know fight through all that adversity and just still play it at the best. Like it didn't matter what was thrown at us. I think everybody played, you know, their best basketball last year. With still more to come.
Absolutely. Before we look ahead to this coming season, let's talk about the off season too. You went back to your alma mater. You went back to Maryland. Doing what?
So I was there. I was helping out on staff coaching with the team and just, you know, being able to be a mentor for the young girls there. It was great to be able to impart, you know, all my experience that I've had over the years and give back to, you know, a program where that I, you know, came from, and to be able to coach under Coach Brenda Freeze and, you know, learn from her and everything and see what it takes to be a, you know, a coach at a D1 college at that level. It was just great to learn. I learned a lot and I had a great experience.
Does that start to plant ideas in your mind?
Oh, yeah, it definitely gave me a lot of insight into coaching and, you know, maybe something that I might want to do, or just, you know, to give me a different avenue after basketball's over.
How much are you looking forward to being back on the court this season?
I am beyond excited to be back on the court. I think just watching a lot of basketball this year, watching college, watching freshman, watching overseas, is just, I'm just like, I've just been amped, like sitting on the bench, like I want to like get on the court and be able to do, you know, what I love to do, you know.
Hey, speaking of alma maters, DB, you went back to your alma mater this offseason.
Yeah, I did. It was,
going back to Auburn.
Yeah, that was the first time in, oh my God, like 15 years. It was crazy how much has changed, but yeah, it was great. It was a great time.
Seeing your jersey in the rafters, your name, your number hanging up there, immortality.
Oh man.
What's the feeling?
Yeah, I was very emotional. That was the first time that a jersey for women's basketball has been put in the rafters in over like 30, 40 years. So it was like my jersey, my name, and just kind of put in perspective of all the hard work that you know, put into your basketball career. And this is like the first thing that kind of I've been recognized for. So, but to be there at that university was amazing. And I had these two here with me. So, yeah, it meant a lot. And yeah, that's something I would never take for granted. Yeah.
What was it like for you, Alyssa, being there with DB?
That was a cool experience. I mean, my first time at Auburn, and I mean, like she said, she was very emotional, but you also knew how much it meant to her and how much Auburn means to her. So, you know, getting to be there and sharing that moment was very special.
Let's talk about this coming season. A lot of attention's being placed on this first game against the Indiana Fever. I mean, it's the hottest ticket in town. From a player's perspective, have you felt a growth in attention, a growth in coverage in women's basketball?
Oh, yeah, I definitely felt the growth, just, you know, the attention placed. But I think that comes from the visibility. I think it started with the NCAA tournament and college basketball in general. It was just, you know, it was available to watch. And so people definitely bought in and they got to see, you know, the great players in college. And I'm happy to see that carry over to the W, and I hope that those same fans can, you know, enjoy, you know, the next level of basketball and see, you know, what the WNBA has to offer, because it's full of, you know, talented players just in college. So to be able to, you know, grow the game that way, I think that's something I'm looking forward to.
And it's such a great game, and it deserves all the coverage in the world. Where does the conversation go next? Where should we move the dialogue to keep moving this game forward?
Oh, that's a tough question. I wouldn't say any dialogue is good dialogue, but sometimes it can be a little bit negative. But the fact that we're getting it is huge, because I've been in the league 15 years, and this is the most that it's been talked about. And I feel that as long as we keep getting the looks, the eyes, the conversation, it's only going to get better. And I think it's more surprises to come. But that's the great thing about basketball, the anticipation. You don't know what's next, and especially women's basketball, just to move that meter to that. Oh man, the fans, the energy in the building when you walk in, the social media is beyond crazy from when I came in the league. So just that jump within itself, and hopefully that it continues to keep giving us that buzz, and hopefully we can, of course, the elephant in the room, get more money, more sponsorship, more viewership, and continue to grow, because there's so much young talent that's coming in. And Caitlin, you have the South Carolina. Their whole team is talented. You just got so many talented young players that is totally different from the old heads like me. I kind of just want to score, the old school way, and they doing 360 shots now, and you have Juju Watkins, and it's just so much talent out there. And I think the WNBA is in good hands, and great hands, as a matter of fact, that them coming in is going to, rocket ship off right now.
Have you seen the game grow in the last 15 years?
Just the talk around it. No one was talking about women's basketball like this. Women's sports in general. I feel like we had to fight, to get it there. And like I said, the talent helped a lot. But you can't forget about the people that actually, grew the game. And we're talking about the Lisa Leslie's, the Tina Thompsons, the Cynthia Coopers. And, they were great talents, too. It's just the social media wasn't around, honestly. So now it's just... you can get on Instagram, you can see someone do something that's great. Caitlin shooting, I don't know, those threes and all those things, and the talk around it is just beautiful and it's amazing, and hopefully it continues in a positive light. And I hope her first WNBA game is a great experience, but also we wear Connecticut proudly and across our chest, so we're going to go out there and play for that reason. But it's exciting. It's really exciting. Well, hopefully we'll be ready.
Caitlin Clark's first taste of WNBA action is against your team. Alyssa, what do you remember from the shift from college to the WNBA in terms of difference in basketball?
It was hard. Especially for me, coming into Connecticut, we weren't good at all. We were at the bottom of the league, and I think the biggest thing through your career from high school to college to pro is it's an adjustment. It's a different style of play. It's faster. People are stronger, and it takes a moment. But it's rookie year is always up and down. I think anyone would tell you that your rookie year is not easy by any means. But you grow and you learn from those experiences, and in each game it gets easier.
Brionna, year 2 under head coach Stephanie White. What do we have to look forward to?
I think just the excitement of our game, the way we get up and down. We play a hard-nosed defense. I think that's what allows us to be successful, and I think that's what the fans love about us.
We'll see them in action on May 14th. That's the first game against the Indiana Fever at Mohegan Sun Arena. Looking forward to it. This is so much fun.
Yes.
Thanks for coming in, guys.
Thanks for having us.